What's good, people? For those of y'all that don't know me, my name is No Mercy, upcoming rapper from Harlem. I just came on here to give y'all a little recap about the Smack VIP event that went on yesterday, February 5th, Sunday. It was honestly a pretty good event, like as far as like the way it was organized and shit like that. Like, people was let in, you know, at decent times. The process went smooth. You know what I mean? There was a lot of breathing room in the area inside Webster Hall, so it wasn't like how Summer Madness was, like jam-packed and shit like that, like niggas couldn't move and shit. Like, it was they really organized it better this time. You know what I mean? Shout out to Smack, Beasley, the whole URL, shit like that. I'll say about 80% of URL rappers came out. A lot of them was there. I seen Sue Surf, Shotgun Suge was there, Rosenberg, Bill Collector, niggas who wasn't battling. Calico was there, DNA, JC came through. It was a few people that was there. You know what I mean? It was a good event. I got to network with a few people. Shout out to Tay Rock. But it was a real great event though. If you missed that, you missed the classic event. You know what I mean? So let's get into the battles right quick. No bias shit. This is just the battles from my point of view. First off, there was nobody that battled that didn't come with their A game. Everybody that battled that night was on their shit. Like, I mean, like, niggas was really on their A game. The first battle was Rosenberg Raw versus B Magic. That battle I gave to B Magic 2-1. That was a great battle. I mean, like, Rosenberg, he went first. He started off crazy. You know what I mean? The shit he was doing, like, he was really like going in, like, as far as, you know, the street shit and shit like that. B Magic had that wordplay though. Like, he was really like doing a lot of flips and shit like that. Like, that was crazy. I'll give it to him because in the third round, Rosenberg was more just spitting. Like, he wasn't really spitting at B Magic. It was, you know, he was just freestyling and shit like that. But B Magic kept it going and was still, you know, going in on him. You know what I mean? So that's why I gave it to B Magic 2-1. But that was a great battle. Battle that came up after that was Bill Collector versus John John the Don. Now, I haven't seen many of John John the Don battles. I only seen one, which was one of the Proving Grounds, and I honestly thought Bill Collector was gonna kill him. You know, but John John was on his shit. I actually gave him that battle 2-1. That battle, I doubt that'd be many battles this year that top that. I mean, from two people who are, you know, just coming up and pretty much new to the whole URL thing, them niggas came with their shit. Like, it was some shit John John the Don did in the third round that was crazy. I mean, like, crazy. Like, I gave that to him 2-1, but at the end of the day, that's still a debatable battle. Like, if you fuck with Bill Collector, you definitely, you know, you might say he won. You know, but on to the next battle. Battle after that, Charlie Clips versus X Factor. Now, from what I was hearing, that battle was originally supposed to be 3 rounds. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, you know, that made them change it. They changed it to a 1-round unlimited. So, that battle was crazy. Clips wound up going first. Clips spit for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, like, no bullshit, no exaggeration. The shit that he came with last night, I would honestly say that was about 5 times crazier than what he did to Averb. You understand? Like, he ran for 20 minutes and he was just going in. I mean, everything you could possibly judge a battle on, he did. I mean, his performance, the funny shit, the real shit, the street shit. Like, Charlie Clips basically covered all bases within those 20 minutes. I mean, written shit, freestyle, going at other rappers. Like, he did everything. that you could possibly do in the battle, he did in that one round. Halfway into Clips round, it was niggas in the crowd saying, yo, I don't even want to hear what X Factor got to say. Like, it was a few niggas that was there that was saying that shit, but that's just how crazy Charlie Clips was going in on him. Like, if they do release it and you actually see how Clips was getting at him on camera, you're going to see, like, what he did to Averb, that was Charlie at like a 5 compared to what he had against X Factor. Like, he had some crazy off the wall shit. You know what I mean? X Factor went, to me, I would say X Factor got body bagged, but X Factor showed up that night. Like, he came with his jokes, he came with the witty shit. You know what I mean? He had a lot of good punchlines, so I can't say X Factor got body bagged due to the fact that he had a great performance. You understand? His performance was definitely better than what Averb did against Charlie, but that was about the only thing that saved him from that body bag. Like, he had some funny shit, but what Clips was doing to him was just like, I don't think, like, out of all the battles we seen Clips have on camera, that is definitely his best performance. Definitely his best. Like, that totally beats out what he did to Verb, what he did to Tay-Rock. Like, that's just, that might be one of the best rounds out of the whole event. The last battle was Young Ill versus Conceited. To me, I gave that to Young Ill 2-1, but depending on who you fuck with, that could have went either way. You know what I mean? They was both spitting that shit. Like, you know, Conceited style, you know, Young Ill style. They both came on their A game, and that was a crazy battle. You know what I mean? So, all in all, it was a, the event was crazy. You know, if you didn't come out, definitely go to the next one, which I heard they having in March, which is the Tech 9 versus DNA. So hopefully that turns out to be a classic battle. You can follow me on Twitter at No Mercy Harlem. You know what I mean? If you got any questions about the event or stuff like that, I'll hit you up. The reason I didn't want to go into too many details was because, you know, it was a private event for a reason. You know, so I'm pretty sure they're not trying to let out too many details and shit, but you know what I mean? Even if you see this recap, you know, you got a whole bunch of other people on Twitter saying stuff different, so don't just go by what I'm saying. You know, when the footage come out, you're going to see everything for yourself, but most of the I say all of the battles, how they looked when we was there, they're going to look pretty much the same on camera. Like, all 4 of those battles, in a way, are definitely debatable. You know, so make sure y'all look out for those battles. Shout out to Smack, URL. You know what I mean? It's your boy No Mercy. Holla at me. 1.